speakers, turn them up. Boom, the reefer burn it up. Cause vibe reactions in the building, we for certain love. The king of this reaction thing, and it's curtains for a fool that think it coming.
Welcome everyone to the first episode of Independent Tonight. I am your boy, Vibe Reactions. Now I want to start off the news channel with honorable mentions of independent artists and Wuntayk Timmy. Wuntayk Timmy is not only the highest quality lyricist out there, he has won awards in the Q Awards, Lyricist of the Year. He got Hip Hop Artist of the Year, Video of the Year, and Album of the Year in 2024. This groundbreak is for Mr. Rap, the album. That whole entire album, I believe there's an album review out there from Vibe Reactions that highlights every detail and how quality works when you actually have a producer like what Wuntayk Timmy has. Because Wuntayk Timmy and his man from Louisville, when they both got together, I'm telling you, that Mr. Rap album is one of the top albums, I think, in his catalog. But you cannot not say anything else about the rest of the stuff that he dropped. Because when I'm talking about bars and delivery, when you go to the core of what hip hop really stands for, you got to put Wuntayk Timmy's name in at least, if not the top 10, you got to put him in your top 5, point blank. Forget about the top 10. But not only did he did work with Bryson Tiller and also with my man Montana 300. He's got features with a whole bunch of other independent artists in the same type of lane. But I mean, you could tell when he features with himself that he stands out from the rest of the people that is around him. His bars, his delivery, his metaphors. No matter how many times you listen to, especially that album, Mr. Rap, you could get into one song for at least a week and find at least 20 other things that you didn't catch the last 19 times you heard it. This guy, the complexity of the bars, I've always wanted to ask, and I should have asked him when we had him in the interview up on the last channel, but I wanted to ask him, how does it feel knowing that you have a producer that not only understands how your flow and delivery works, because he does have like a lazy flow, but he comes back and gives it with 100% in with the bars, 100% with the flow, 100% with everything. No matter how slow it is, it just blends with no matter what beat he gives out. So if you're new to this and if you're new to this lyrical lane of hip hop, the only person that you could talk about right now, in my opinion, that is doing a lot and making a lot of moves is my man Wuntayk Timmy. He's made it on a lot of on Vibe magazine. He's made it on a lot of high podcasts and featured with Montana 300 and FGE. That whole entire whole network that they have right there is nothing but bars and spitters and people that really know the art of what we call lyrical hip hop. So I'm gonna bring my panelists up. Not my panelists, but my host up. My man Captain Kurt. What's going on, my brother? I appreciate you being here. We doing this, man.
Yes,
doing this.
Yes,
All right, my man Lockwolf Reacts. What's going on, man?
Yerd, what's good, y'all? What's good? We doing this.
You already know. Yeah, we definitely doing this, man. We definitely doing this. So what do you guys think? This guy Wuntayk Timmy, I'm telling you, I don't know if you guys heard his music before. I don't know if anyone's ever put that in you guys' ear, but this guy, when I'm talking about, if you like lyrical rap, you gotta listen to this dude.
That I've never heard him. That'd be
me either.
You just put me on to someone that I've never heard of.
Wuntayk Timmy is from Louisville. He's from Louisville, Kentucky.
Word.
And
that dude that's got that song Georgia Peach. Didn't he remix something, Georgia Peach remix or something? I think I seen it.
He did a Georgia. He did. Yeah, he did a Georgia Peach remix. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I never heard of that. Oh, I mean, I just recently I came across it. He was trending, I think. There was a song he had recently. I want to say maybe it wasn't trending, maybe it just came across my feed, but it's like W-U-N. Is that how you spell his name?
Yeah, he's came across
W-U-W. Yeah, it's the way you spell it out.
W-U-N-T-A-Y-K.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I've seen them pop through my feed a couple times. Yeah.
Yeah. In 2024, there was like this prestigious View Awards that they give out to independent artists. It's only indie artists that they give out awards to. Which one day, hopefully, if they see our news channel here, hopefully they'll, reciprocate and invite us one day to go there and be hosts or something like that. Because you never know. Because this is it's just prestigious, just directly to independent artists. And then in 2024 is when he went to the View Awards and got 4 separate awards that night.
Damn.
Yeah, that's dope.
He went there and cleaned house.
You said he's got a lot of I heard a bunch of features. Who's are the features he's got?
He's got he did a song with Bryson Tiller. And Montana 300.
Okay. Oh, okay.
He's outside, bro. Honestly,
he's got a lot
lyrically
of
wise. If you take lyrical, I think you have to put him in the top 3 in the lyrical rap.
Now he's strictly independent too. That's pretty dope because he's got a lot of music.
Yeah, I'm looking. He has a lot of music.
Yeah, when you look him up, there's a lot of knowledge. Like somebody's spending some time to put this stuff out on the internet. He's got a good little fan base. It seems too, huh?
Oh yeah. Oh no, his fan base is strong, and his fan base. I mean, obviously we're all reactors, so I mean, the community is one spot that you could get a lot of requests, and Wuntayk Timmy was one of those requests.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's an artist that people come around and are like, hey, you heard this from Wuntayk Timmy? Yeah, that's dope. That means your music is definitely
it's
planting its seed.
It's getting around. Like I see another, if not 2, maybe 4 more years at max before he just rocket ships out of here. Just gets out of here because he doesn't want to mess around with his morals. He's very big on that.
Okay.
And
is he strictly like a storytelling rapper? Like I know
he does everything
different. Yeah, so he jumps around. He's got
he's versatile.
Music. Yeah, okay. That's
trap. He got trap, storytelling.
He got trap. He got storytelling. He's got lyrical. He's got storytelling that has nothing to do with him. He could because
he's came by my comments. I've got a couple. Have you heard of Wuntayk Timmy? And I'm like, no,
This guy. I vouch for him. Any song, it doesn't matter. I wouldn't recommend a song because it doesn't matter what song.
Yeah, that's dope. Well, the reason I asked that is, I mean, rap is storytelling, but the reason I say that is because like there is artists that focus more on like hype rap, like they ain't really telling a story. They're just getting you crunk, getting you energetic, that it has its place, right? But if an artist has got that, he's got storytelling, he's got
this guy
poetic,
is this guy has been known to be called he's a backpack rapper.
Okay.
So all he's worried about. A backpack rapper is no. A backpack rapper is a rapper that the knowledge of hip hop, he could forget the amount that he forgot the amount that everyone knows around him.
Okay. I get
so he is technical and he knows how to pay homage to the greats like KRS-One, LL Cool J.
Yeah, it's kind of like his knowledge. It's kind of like a way to tell like somebody like has a lot of knowledge in hip hop.
So he's doing that.
They have the knowledge. Yeah.
So he's doing that. He's paying the respect for the KRS-Ones of hip hop. You know what I mean? Like that's
all day long.
So he's not like a tip of the iceberg person. I say that because like what Kurt says, you have artists who just give you the surface. There's nothing underneath. But then you have artists that's like an iceberg where you can take it if however you're feeling. You can be like, oh, I only took the surface, but then deep down there's more to it. You feel me?
Right.
So is he more like that? Like he's more underneath to see.
Like, he's gonna give you his insight on what type. Well, how does he look? How the world looks through his eyes, and he'll give you any type of topic you want to give him. He has a thing that he tells the fans, what song do you want me to remix next? And then the fans will give him a track. He'll take the,
So he's big on remixes.
Yes. He'll take the samples and he'll remix the samples and he'll get on the track and he'll just rap.
I like that. Yeah, that's literally hip hop.
He is in his mind, that's why they call him Mr. Rap. He is Mr. Rap. He's the one. He's the one that you need to put your. That's the bar you need to reach.
He know his shit.
Exactly.
He know his shit.
Yo, he's got a track called "Gangsters Pair of Dice." Is that real?
Yep, that's a double.
Gangsters Pair of Dice. Yeah, Gangsters Pair of Dice.
Yeah. He's got another one called Kobe. Am I seeing that right? Is that what it's called?
He's got Kobe. He's got so much songs out there.
See, titles are intriguing me after how you didn't broke him down. So that those titles are like intriguing. Definitely Gangsters Pair of Dice. Like that.
It's just everything that he does is a double.
Well, he's got another. That's what I was going to say. You could tell a lot about an artist reading their titles. He's got another one called Him Hardaway.
Mm-hmm.
A play off Tim Hardaway.
Tim Hardaway. Yep.
Yeah,
that's fucking dope,
bro. This guy. I'm telling you, when it comes to like independent, like from the ground up with no help from nobody, this is one of those dudes.
Right.
This is one of those dudes that I put up there where like people like Upchurch.
Okay.
And stuff like that. So I mean, his level of fan base,
lane, like I get what you're saying. Like everybody's got their own pocket in their own area, and yeah, I see. That's why I asked you. It sounds like he's got a fan base that is very similar to Creek Squad. That they move, they follow him, they pay attention to what he's doing. Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. They got a song called Lottie Dottie. That's dope.
And he's also one of those dudes that he's not like he says it in a lot of his music. He doesn't play around with this internet beef stuff. He's a type of guy that he's like, I'm not going to entertain a issue that someone has because they don't like something personally of me. I'm not going to entertain that.
So he's legit unbothered. He just stayed. He's doing his thing.
He's unbothered about anything. His demeanor is the type of dude that is intense. If you look at his eyes, I've had an interview with him. If you look at his eyes, you could see the focusedness in his eyes when you talk to him.
Really? Would you say that that's gotta be how it is? As a rapper, you should have that, and as a rapper, you shouldn't let a lot of opinions really bother you. Like I think that's what that separates like an artist that is true to their core and an artist that's really unsure about what they want to do with their career.
Yeah,
exactly. That's
then those other people are trendy artists. They just do trends.
Right. TikTok rappers.
That's a type of rapper right there. That's why I say I like to take rappers like that are unique like that. Because nowadays, let's be 100% rappers is a dime a dozen. There's a lot of rappers out there. There's 100%.
Let me ask you this, Unk. Do you think that there's in order to recognize the talent that Wuntayk Timmy has, do you think that you need to have these TikTok rappers that are more of a trendy rapper? Do you think you need to separate? Do you think it should be a class of nothing but heathens that are just gonna, shred the mic every time?
I think as an independent artist, if you're gonna come at something, you have to understand the times that you're in. Unfortunately, you need to have something about you that's going to attract somebody to click a thumbnail, even if you're not going to change anything in your music and you're not going to change anything into what's in the video or in the playlist. But if you kind of find a way to connect with the audience, whether it be a banging ass thumbnail that you're going to put out there, and there's a lot of independent thumbnail makers out there too. They make a very good living on hitting up reactors and hitting up content creators to make their thumbnails for them. So that'll be one less thing reactors like us have to do. So
oh, you're good. No, you're good. Okay. I just want to ask a question about what you said.
Yeah. So ask your question because you're gonna forget it.
Well, I just want to know, like you said, that they got to get into that. You have to find a happy medium to connect your fan base. Well, when I seen that song Kobe, I thought, well, that's pretty dope. And from what you're saying, he's a
very big in basketball schemes.
And he sounds like he's a real dope lyricist. So if you can take your basketball knowledge, you can take your lyricism, and you can relate to a group of fans that were affected by losing Kobe. He is following what a TikTok rapper would do, but he is putting heart and he's putting effort into the track rather than just wanting it to that makes sense.
Like he's focused. It sounds like he's very set on what he wants, and he
absolutely,
from what you said, he has been through some shit. Like from what I've seen, just some pictures I've seen, he's been through that life. I don't think it'd be more of a gimmick I see what you're saying, Kirk, with the TikTok, like following like the trend and following, trying to get to a certain audience. But I also feel like his part, and this is me just going off the energy I'm giving because I haven't heard him yet. I feel like it comes through his part as genuine because like Unc just said, he's also big on basketball as well. So it's like he found a way to blend both his loves. I love music. I love basketball. How can I? And more than likely, his favorite player is Kobe. More than likely,
right.
So that
if I'm not mistaken, I think his favorite rapper is absolutely Kobe.
So
100%.
At the base of it, yeah, he like Kurt said, he turned it into something that meant more than just the base of like, hey, look at me, I'm playing off Kobe. It's like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm legit a fan, and I have this ability of making music. So let me,
No,
like the same homage that he paid to KRS-One, how he does it in hip hop. He did it in hip hop. He just did it for a basketball superstar, a great that he respected. That's real, and that really makes me want to, like, I'm gonna sit down and really check this dude out. Yeah,
like I would say, and not only that, but just me just sitting with him and actually talking to him.
Okay.
And having a conversation in that interview, he was so real that it just felt like I was talking to one of my bros from New York. That's what he made me feel, just with the energy he brought. He was at a restaurant on his phone, and he's just talking, and then he's muting his phone, ordering food, coming back, and we just talking, we chopping it up, having a normal conversation that I would have with a very close friend of mine in high school or something.
Yeah, that's dope.
That shows the realness.
And he's humbled, and he's a humble dude. If he don't got it, he won't talk about it.
Fair enough.
And that's the type of people that he has around him, and that's why a lot of people won't know who he is, because he's not those that want to feature with people that like to make themselves very trendy.
Hey, that's dope.
I was gonna ask that. Like, I feel like him also being unbothered and not wanting to be in any like internet drama, beef and stuff is also when you start getting heavy into those weird politics, right? Then it starts, like you said, introducing him to people he really ain't, his energy's not fucking with, because it seems like he's smart enough to like I've always said to myself, is me saying I want to be rich is me just being, I want to be comfortable. He ain't looking to be, I want millions and billions. He's like, I want to take care of me and mines with the talent I got, tell my story, tell other people's stories, tell the struggle through my eyes. And that is literally, that to me is one of the main things of an independent artist. It's just, you're focused, you got that tunnel vision, and you know exactly where you want to be and where you are. And when you get to that in life, you're legit unbothered and happy. And I'm getting all of that from what you're saying. And just seeing some of his music. And most people would see Kobe and Black Mamba and feel disrespected. Like, oh, how dare you? But just how you literally presented him and what I've seen is like, it's that you can definitely, I'm ready. That's probably gonna be my first 2 songs I'm gonna dive into of his.
Oh, and I would suggest, if to be 100% with you, because you're my brother and I love you, I would suggest get yourself some aspirin.
Aspirin.
Because you're gonna need it. If you're gonna sit there and you're gonna try to break it down,
the lyricisms like that.
Oh yeah. If you're thinking about reacting to it, have a bottle of aspirin, ibuprofen, whatever you use for your headaches, next to you.
No, I'm a react to. I ain't really a breakdown reactor. If I can't, hey, look, if I catch something, if I catch it, I'm gonna catch it. Right. But if half the time I'm sitting there just feeling it, nah, my brain ain't about to explode on me. I'm cool.
I'm telling you.
I bet you catch a lot though. I bet you catch a lot with him though, because when you can relate to an artist and you understand where they come from, and you know that's why it's cool that we're doing this, because now I know a little bit of background history on him. So when I do hear his music, I'm gonna understand his passion for basketball. So I'm gonna hear those bars a little bit easier than I would just going in not knowing nothing about the dude. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Right. It's kind of like your ears gonna be keen to it. Like when I put on Kobe, it's like my ears gonna be keen to hear
you're gonna
the bars
sit down
and stuff.
and it's gonna be one of those things like if you've never heard of rap in your life, it's like this is gonna be an experience of listening to rap for the first time.
Yeah. And he ain't like Thugga Dugga on it. Is it that type of rap? Is it like
no? He does his thug thing in it. You can't take that away.
Yeah, no,
you can't take that away. He's gonna be his because he's from the street. He's from Louisville, man. I mean,
he's living that life, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he
lived that life.
He fully tatted. Like that's why I'm like he didn't came from some trenches.
That's why, in my mind, I was just like, I thought I knew what I was gonna get when I first saw just like that the thumbnail.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I judged it like a motherfucker, and I was like, oh man, what this gonna be? Because let me see what I'm gonna get myself into. And the first song that I heard, I said, I'm never gonna judge a book by its cover ever.
What was your first song you heard?
I think the first song I heard was because I did a whole week of it, so it's hard. It blurs. I have to look at the thumbnail to tell you. Let me see what the thumbnail looks like. I think the first song that I did, this one right here, it was called Rusty. It was a donation somebody gave me. That's the thumbnail right there. It was a donation. Somebody told me, "Hey, check this guy out," and I was like, "I bet." And I did the reaction. And that first reaction, I went.
Was it a newer track or something older?
It was an older track. It was about at
so
that time.
It was still older.
Say, well, it was only like about 2 years old when I got it. It should be like 3, 4 years, 5 years now, because I've been doing it 3 years, and I started reacting to One Take very early. So I would say about 4 or 5 years. It's old. It's old, but when I heard it, I went. After the reaction, I have to go listen. Now, he was the one that made me start doing that. When I start reacting, is all right, I'm going to re-listen to it one more time after my reaction. Because I want to hear it clear one more time. And I'll sit there, and I'm just like, and then I'll get stuck. And
I thought I was the only one who did that.
You'll still pause it, too.
I thought I was the only one who did that. But that's dope. I would do a reaction, but all right, now let me hear it all the way through without me. But then just because I'm used to doing what I'm doing, I'll hear something and I'll pause and be like, this motherfucker done said this. How'd I miss that? And then I'm reacting to my
Right. Yeah. But it's not only that. Didn't you tell me, Kurt, about some girl that was coming out and it was like she was like amazing?
Well, bro.